Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be a 9 to 5 work day in my life. It is before I'm logging in, but I'm kind of like checking in a little bit, but I'm not logged in officially yet, if that makes sense. So basically, I've been on PTO the last couple of days, and when I tell y'all I was like legitimately on PTO, did not check emails, did not check Slack at all. So this is my very first time literally looking at anything to see what's going on, what I have going on for the day. You know, it was nice. Honestly, I really did check out while I was on PTO, which is something that I've struggled with doing before. Like, I would say previously, if I was on PTO, I would be semi on PTO because I would still like pop in, check my emails, kind of see what's going on. If there's anything urgent, I would try to like forward it over. But this time and moving forward, I just feel like I'm on PTO. This is my time to be off work. So I have coverage. Yeah, I'm checked out. So very proud of myself to do that, for doing that. But I will say, like yesterday, I was still checked out and I was fighting the urge to not check emails, not check Slack or anything like that. And I didn't, but I was kind of giving myself a little bit of anxiety because I was like, what if I come back into work and I have like a meeting right at 9 a.m. or if I have like a ton of emails that haven't been touched or people are still waiting on a response from me or anything like that. So I was making myself a little anxious, but honestly, I just try to tell myself my working hours are from 9 to 5. So that's when I'm gonna worry about it, Monday through Friday, when I'm not on PTO. So literally, technically, I'm still kind of like not doing myself justice because it is before 9 a.m. right now and I'm just going in to just check things. But low-key, I just want to make sure that I don't have a meeting or anything at 9 a.m. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So the first thing, I'm not even going to look at Slacks or anything like that. I'm just going to go straight to my calendar and see what meetings I have for today. So let's go ahead and do that. And hopefully y'all like my little setup here. I have my camera like right in my face and I have my laptop right here and then my big monitor right here. So if you see me kind of looking around, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I have a meeting at 12:30 and then I have a meeting at 3. So the meeting at 12:30 is new, and then the meeting at 3 was like a standing meeting already, so I knew about that one. We'll see what this one is. The 12:30 one. I would have thought that they met last week while I was out, but I'm guessing not. So I guess they need me there and that's why they rescheduled it. I feel like I'm okay. My calendar isn't crazy. I have a lot of time before my first meeting and I have to be like on camera or whatever. So we should be good. We should be good. Now I'm just gonna go into my emails really quick and kind of see how many I have. Okay, this is actually not bad. This is not bad. I have 115 emails. Granted, all of them don't need responses or anything like that. So hopefully these emails, as I go through them, they reached out to their point of contact while I was out and they were able to get help. We'll see. We will see though. I'm like getting nervous because like coming back from PTO is always just like, what the heck? I feel like the day that you come back should be a day just spent catching up and just getting back on track, and like you shouldn't have meetings or anything like that. So yeah, but I'm happy, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy with how I handled my PTO and coming back. It's only 115. I have come back from PTO before and it's been near 1,000 emails. So this is good. This is good. So I'm just gonna kind of take my time today and just get myself back into the groove of things. Honestly, I'm not going to like do too much with it because I'm about to be on PTO again in the next couple of days. So it's just kind of like a chill thing. I'm not going to try to like, do too much. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And I try to start my Monday off a little bit different. So I don't go to Pilates on Monday mornings. So I kind of like have been sleeping in a little bit on Mondays, but then I realized it kind of like throws my mood off a little bit because I feel like I'm rushing to get ready and stuff like that before work. So today I tried to wake up at 6 a.m. I ended up getting out of bed at 6:30, which is still good. And I actually wanted to go to the gym and just kind of like walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes or so. Didn't make it. I woke up this morning and it was pitch black outside. And I'm like, if the sun was rising just a little bit, I think I would have made it. But since it wasn't, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my time. So woke up, got out of bed at 6:30, drank some water, which is something that I've been wanting to implement. Drank some water, got in the shower, got dressed, all the things, and then I ate some breakfast, and now we're here. I have not had my coffee yet, so I'll probably do that at like 9:30, just like make my coffee, and then yeah, we can start with the day. So I know my HelloFresh is getting delivered soon. That was the text that I just got. I feel like meal prep wise or meal wise, this week is taken care of. So I should not eat out this entire week. And I'm really happy about that because I feel like I need to really stop doing the DoorDash as much. I need to like cut back on it and maybe do like once a month or something like that. I find when I don't have my lunch and things cooked the day before work, I'm gonna end up DoorDashing because whenever I get into the groove of things at work, I don't know, I just feel like so overwhelmed that like I just don't feel like cooking. So I end up ordering. I don't know, it's so bad. All of that to say, I do have lunch made already for today, which is great. So let me go ahead and kind of get started with work, and yeah, I'll check in with y'all in about an hour and a half. So it's an hour and a half later, and just wanted to check in and let y'all know how my day is going. So honestly, I'm not as stressed as I thought I was gonna be today. I did go through like all of my emails and I just checked in on a couple of things, and my teammate, she like really covered for me. And I really appreciate that because I am coming back into work and I don't have to like scramble and just like put pieces of puzzles together and things like that. So everything is pretty organized. So I'm able to just kind of like start on a blank slate a little bit. So that's amazing. This morning so far, I've just had to like track down some people to complete a reference call, and that has been good. People are pretty responsive right now, which I'm glad, and knock on wood, because it is like during the holidays and a lot of people are traveling. A lot of people are like completely offline. So I appreciate people, making some time to complete like reference checks. And what's so crazy to me is like people or companies really do reference checks now. I remember a time where like you would be asked to provide a reference, and sometimes you would even be asked to provide the reference at the time that you were applying, and that would just make me like so anxious. But then I would find out that like companies never even reached out to them. Nowadays, it's very common. Like that's a part of the process. And at my previous company, that was something that they were implementing, and it was like really, if you didn't complete the references, like they weren't going to get an offer. And then same thing for this company that I'm at now, like that is a part of the process. Like even if you're a referral, you'll still get reference check done. I know when I applied, they asked me for references and I provided them, and they actually reached out to them, like all of them. So that was like, new for me because I hadn't went through a hiring process in like years at that point. So that was pretty new for me. And it was like, actually, I don't know if it was like a Zoom or a phone call. I think it may have been a phone call, but yeah, like they really do it. They really do it now. So I think that that's pretty interesting and something that you all need to be aware of. Like whenever you do decide that it's time for you to leave a job or, you know, a situation or anything, try to leave on a good note, because honestly, you probably will need at least 1 to 2 or maybe even 3 people from that previous company that you would need to utilize in the future for references. And sometimes they do particularly ask for like someone who directly managed you, and that's just something that, you know, to vet out all of the applicants that they have. Just some advice to make sure that you aren't burning bridges whenever you decide to leave a job. I am just going through some of my little action items that I have. I do have a couple of things that I just need to follow up on and just make sure my calendar is pretty organized, because, you know, with the holidays and things like that, a lot of people are on PTO. So I just need to make sure that, like, if I have any meetings and people aren't able to attend because of PTO, I need to make sure that I move those. And then there's also a training that I need to complete. Hopefully that training is not long, because it's actually due tomorrow. And I have been putting it off because I've been so busy, but I do just need to go ahead and do it today, because I don't know what tomorrow is going to look like work-wise. So I don't want to push it off to tomorrow. I'm just about to finish up those little to-do items, and then by that time it'll be time for my meeting. And I did get a new planner. Y'all, I'm so excited for this planner, because this is like a planner that I have been wanting for a really long time, and I just finally decided that, you know what, it's finally in stock. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So I actually bought this, I think last month or so, because it always sells out. So I'm definitely going to start utilizing this planner. I've always used just like one from Target, and it has done me justice. Like, I don't say, you know, go out and spend $60 on a planner. But for me, I really do utilize a planner every single day, because I have to write stuff down. So for the new year, I am going to try to utilize this to its full potential. So if you want a little bit more detail about my planner, let me know, and I can, you know, possibly make a video about that. But yeah, so let me get back to work. My little break is over with. Hey y'all, so I'm taking a quick 15-minute break just to eat my lunch really quick. I just have some chicken lo mein. These are leftovers from dinner yesterday. So I'm just gonna quickly eat that and just kind of like sit for 15 minutes. Honestly, it has not been a crazy busy day today, but I want to get in the habit of taking little breaks here and there throughout my days. So this is break 1, 15-minute. Yeah, I have a meeting in like 30 minutes or so. So, you know, just relaxing a little bit before that, but it's not gonna be a heavy meeting at all. So nothing that I need to be prepared for. But yeah, just wanted to check in and let y'all know what I'm doing right now. And also, look at my flowers. I think these are so beautiful. These are from Trader Joe's. I got them for myself. They're so pretty to me, and just love the pop of color. Hey y'all, so my meeting just wrapped up and it went well. It was very light, like I thought. But now I am about to just send out some interview details to some candidates. And also, I have one more meeting today that's supposed to be at 3 o'clock, but there's a possibility that it's going to be canceled. And if that's the case, then that's my meeting that I was just on is the last meeting that I have for the day. I do still have like some things that I need to get done, and one of them being, just like I mentioned, sending out some interview details to some candidates. And then I still have to do the training session, and then I also need to look at Asana. So I've been using Asana to just kind of like keep myself up to date with different things that I'm working on, because it is like a lot of jumping back and forth, and I've never had the opportunity to use Asana, so this is actually my first time using it. So I'm just trying to, you know, get accustomed with the platform and software and see how it can help me. So I've been using it, and I need to go in and like update some things, but I am still trying to like learn it a little bit, because right now it is a little overwhelming. But I do like the fact that I receive emails just reminding me of like upcoming due dates of things that I set up or things like that. But I do know that Asana lets you set up like automations, and I also think that you can sync it with your Google Calendar, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So yeah, I do need to go in and just update some things and mark some things as complete. But I'll probably check in a little bit later today so that I can go ahead and knock some things out real quick. Hey y'all, so as you can see, I changed my clothes, but it's because I'm actually about to go on a little walk. Hopefully I can walk for at least 30 minutes, because then I'll feel a little bit better, since I did not make it to the gym today and I'm not going to Pilates today. I'm just gonna start that tomorrow morning. So yeah, and I'm so happy because I just checked the weather and it's like 70, like mid 70s right now. I thought it was going to be freezing outside. So it's like amazing weather right now. And yeah, so hopefully I can walk for at least 30 minutes or so, because then that'll make me feel better for not getting up and going to the gym this morning. So yeah, it's time for me to log off as well. Like, not much going on right now, and I mean that's great because I can go for my walk and kind of clear my mind, decompress a little bit, and then once I get back from my walk, going to decide what I'm gonna make for dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video. I hope you enjoyed my 9 to 5 workday in my life. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, please leave me this emoji in the comments. That way I know that you made it throughout the entire video, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye y'all.